Okay, so today is Monday, January 29th, the 17th to the 18th day of the 11th month in Elul calendar. So in my previous video, I mentioned that last week I felt a very dark presence in the atmosphere, and it ended up I had 2 nights in a row that I had nightmares. So it was either from Wednesday to Thursday or Thursday to Friday. But anyway, so actually the whole week I felt the darkness was covering the whole atmosphere. And it was so heavy that I had that burden in my heart, like very, very difficult to describe how I felt. It just maybe it's some form of if you watch, is it Star Wars or Star Trek? I think it's Star Wars. The force. But this force is demonic evil's force. And even though I was sleeping at night, I still felt the evil force presence in the atmosphere. And so that was a big shift. The whole week they probably were doing some kind of rituals, like every day, a major one. So the atmosphere changed, right? I think the shift happened probably on Friday. So it was awful. The whole week was awful. The experience is like suffocating. Like it's really you can only understand if you experience that, if you can feel those evil force in the air. And so now it's like in my spirit, every day I was battling with the demonic power. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now Saturday night I had dinner with a group of people, a small group. And I have to share this experience because it tells you that they are really busy at work. So one of them was a older male, okay. When I first met him last time, last dinner time, I felt he was very weak in terms of spirit, okay, spiritually. And the weakness is almost like those lesser degree of beings in the spiritual world, like that. Those beings are evil beings, right? But anyway, so that's how I felt the first time I met him. But I didn't really give too much thought of it because, just a short 10-15 minutes conversation with a small group, and he was there. But this time, this past Saturday, that old man, I'm not going to address him as gentleman, okay? That old man, the whole night he was way, way off mentally. He constantly saying something that that could mean either something evil or nonsense. So something evil, the first thing he said, I love natural disasters, but not on me, of course. Then I was like, seriously, do you mean something else, like you like to study natural disasters? Because that's an awful thing to say. If you like natural disaster not on you, means you like natural disaster on people, other people. And then he said, oh yeah, to study, yeah. But the whole time when he said that, till I confronted him and he changed his mind, his countenance was kind of prideful in a way, and had no regret of what he just said. But since I pointed him out, he had to change his meaning, the meaning what he said. It's just evil. This little being is a being. He's not demonic process. He's straight up a being, evil being. That's one of the example out of that night during the dinner time. And then everybody was agreed with me and like interrogating him the whole time after he said that. We all felt disgusted. I could see everybody's face. We were like really serious looking. Our expressions, like to him, it just condemning him. So I'm sure they really busy at work right now, and they are not hiding themselves anymore. But some of them are, of course, they still in human forms, because they cannot reveal their true self physical forms yet, right? So it just unbelievable, And he tried to portray himself as a helpless, defensiveness, and hopeless human. Meanwhile, in our conversations the whole night with him or with the whole groups or whatever, he sounded like extremely arrogant and looked down on people. The words that he said, the things that he mentioned, and the constant mistakes, quote unquote mistakes, that he made while he said something. He left out a few words. I said, you left out a few words. We needed to help you to fill in the blanks. So he just like laugh it off. That is, I think that is the indication that they are gaining more territory, and it's about time the restraint is gonna be removed.